So, Al, first of all, before we even talk about today, we're going to talk about this morning when I woke up. And listen, you always say, you've said it since the beginning of time. They pay me, they can do what they want with the information. That was you've said that, you've been very clear. So I'm now going to assume that most people didn't bet the NFL when you sent it out because all of a sudden between Costi and myself, there was an onslaught of should I bet the Ravens because I saw it early. So basically, bottom line is none of them bet it when you sent it out early, right?
No, they
My
got lucky.
response.
They laid 2.5 instead of 7.
So my response was the exchange that you and I had with Costi when you said lay it. I just literally copy and paste it. They see that you said it. They go, thank you. But goes back to what I always say. When there's these injury situations or players out, the overreaction a lot of time is fadeable. I'm not saying that it just people were just so obsessed with this game and this line move that it was like boggling my mind. I'm like, guys, just lay the 2. And I literally said to one guy, if you had a stock at 7 and it went down to 2 and you love the company and you know they're going to
but it's a completely different situation, Eric. It's completely different. The company is the same, right? You know, if your Apple is the same company, whether it's priced at 253 or 247 or 259, it's the same company.
Okay.
The Baltimore Ravens are not the same team without Lamar Jackson at quarterback. It's a trade-off. With Lamar Jackson, it's -7. Without Lamar Jackson, it's -2.5. So you have to ask yourself, is the trade-off worth it? I think I thought it was. I thought it's equal, right? He's worth 4.5 points. That's the trade-off. But it's not the same team.
Right. Got it. But the point is that you make a selection, and we always say you're not one of these guys that's going to get swayed off a number. And this is a prime example of, in essence, what you're basically saying is it's the same game.
Well, I'm not. It's the same. Yeah, I'm not going to. It's not that I'm. It's not the number. It's just that, look, I laid 7 points. Okay, that was my bet because I bet it on.
So you bet it when you sent it out, and you bet it.
Right. So I laid 7. When a guy says to me, hey, the line's 2.5 right now, do you still like it? Yes, I still like it. It's just that you, the customer, has a much better chance to win than I have because I laid 7 and you're going to lay 2.5. That's the story.
Got it.
We both ended up winning. They win the game by 14, but going into the game, my chances of winning were like 25% because the number was going off at 2.5 instead of 7. So, I'll take it. Nice win. But
yeah, you also didn't, but a lot of syndicates would just have added to it.
I did get a text message from somebody who says, well, should I be adding more now because the line's better? So I'm like, no, it's, the bet is the bet. Okay. You already have it. We're done. That's how much we're investing in it. Move on to the next game. You don't add to it. If I don't want more on it. I already had enough on it. It was a very highly rated play. But yeah, I certainly didn't want more on it because again, my boat was full at the bet I made on Friday. So.
Well, so let's talk about. We always talk about the difference between the flat betting and the all access. Today is it an actual perfect example. If you had all 11 plays, you're 5-4. And let's say you bet 1,000 a game, you won 5,000.
All nine plays.
All nine plays. So you're 5-4, and you win 5,000, you lose 4,400, and you're up $600 for the day. No big deal. No harm done. Nothing wrong with it making a profit. Same client following the rating system, just the way it's skewed today. All the big plays won. You're up 14,500 on the same games. $600 differential, 5-4, versus plus 14,500 at 5-4. And the reason why is the 6-unit won, the 8-unit won, the 6-unit won, the 8-unit won, and then you had an 8-unit that lost and 3 2 units that lost, and then another 2-unit that won. So my point is, This is the value. People always say, if it's not happening in real time, can you give me an example? Today was the example. You make money on both. You're a premium subscriber, you're up 0.6 of a unit. But you know what? Yes, you take more risk to be up the 14,500 out, obviously, because you're risking a hell of a lot more. I think it was like 47 units of risk versus 9 units of risk. But if you have the ability in the bankroll and you want to learn how to follow the program, by all means, reach out to me at the number on the screen or send me an email at eric@pickdawgz.com. And with that being said, we did not discuss the game ahead of time. So they know, I don't know the game. What's the game?
Yeah, we're going to look at Central Division matchup in basketball. The Cleveland Cavaliers are laying 2.5 points on the road against the Detroit Pistons. Detroit comes off that win Sunday against the Boston Celtics. They win the game by 6 points, 119-113. That was also Detroit's second straight win. They also defeated Houston on the road on Friday. I'm going to fade Detroit. They're now 10 wins and 37 losses against the spread at home off a win by 6 or more points. They're also 7-26 ATS as an underdog of less than 9 points off back-to-back Suats wins. So we're going to take Cleveland. It's also noteworthy that the Cavaliers have won 12 of the last 13 meetings straight up. We'll lay the 2.5.
Lay the 2.5, guys. With Cleveland, remember, we're like a week away from college basketball. And as always, good day and good luck.